Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2017. We are near the end of August, and since we last met, there have been 2 games played, 1 defeat and 1 victory. The first game was a defeat against Tottenham Hotspur, and basically, we were the better side. We just didn't have enough chances. That was the problem. Because of this result as well, we did drop down from 3rd to 10th, because I noticed after the end of the last episode that the top 12 are separated by 1 point. So any form of drop points at the moment sees us plummet massively down the league. A solitary Eric Lamela goal for Tottenham gives them the win. Bad boy Grant Corbett made his return after being out injured for the first part of the season. I'm going to say half, it's not halfway through the season. And then we went up north to play Liverpool, where we beat them 1-0 thanks to Mario Mandzukic with the goal. He actually came off the bench for Manolo Gabbiadini, who got himself injured. Lukaku gets man of the match and an assist. We were just a much better side, and I'm quite happy because at the moment we seem to beat Liverpool very, very often. And let's have a look at the table, shall we? We are sat 6th place in the league, 5 wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats. Above us, it's the usual suspects and West Ham, who I guess in theory are the usual suspects. Just last season they weren't very good. Today then, we have 2 very big games. First up is a trip to Romania. I think they're Romanian, I can't remember. Gazmatan Medeas in the Champions League. They're so obscure that the badge pack that I've got, they haven't done a very good job at photoshopping the actual badge to make it look nice. Then we have to go to Arsenal. We don't go to Arsenal, they come to us. We get to play Arsenal at St Mary's, where you will see the absolute shambles that is St Mary's Stadium. Here we are then, the minnows of our Champions League group, or of the Champions League in general, to be honest, this season. They are such a small club. Gazmatan Medeas won the Romanian First League last season. Their last game in the Champions League wasn't a good one for them. They lost 7-1 to PSG. Because Gazmatan Medeas are such a small club, and I'm expecting to win this, I can't see why we wouldn't. I've gone for a slightly rotated side, as rotated as I can possibly get, to be honest, in the Champions League. In goal, Coelho Kone. Back 4, very, very changed. Ali Tape, Nicolas Sula, Big Wes, and Jake Vokins comes in. Midfield, Bakayoko, Lamina, and Rabiot. I don't really have any midfield options, so they're going to have to do. Advanced playmaker, Filip Krovinovic, and bad boy Grant Corbett and Mario Mandzukic are the strikers. According to the media, we are favourites. Even the Romanian Football Messenger thinks we're favourites, which is always good. I'm hoping for a nice big victory. I'm expecting, this is never going to happen, I'm expecting 6 goals. That's my plan, 6 goals. Gazmatan Medeas do actually have a player that I do recognise. There's probably a couple I might recognise. Left winger, Loic Remy, player that we sold a few years ago. That could be interesting if he does score against us. Tight marking on Luis Macedo and Loic Remy. Good idea. We're favourites, we should win aggressively. Let's be shouty at them because we've come all the way to Romania, and if we lose I'll be annoyed. There's a nice little stadium they've got. I don't know what the capacity is. I think it's quite sizable. This is a highlight for them to start with. I can't even pronounce half the names. Loic Remy, Vokins with the tackle. Nano gets tackled by Sula and gets it clear. Andre T, who Andre T is, I don't know, plays it all the way back to their goalkeeper, Danny Jimenez. Adrian Rabiot has fouled Mihai and has been sent off after 3 minutes. Really, Adrian? Really? The goalkeeper smashed up the pitch, and for some reason, Adrian Rabiot went, I fancy having a fight. It's too early to do any subs, so Krovinovic is going to drop into the deep line playmaker, and we're just not going to play with the advanced playmaker that we usually have. Roshina with the free kick. Sula gets it clear. Only as far as Makeda. Mihai. Roshina again. Loic Remy's through, and Coelho Kone makes a save. So far, they've been 1,000 times better than us. Corner. Nano takes it. Bienvenu? He hits it wide. It didn't go in anyway. In other news in the group, PSG are beating Juventus, so we do remain second because we're drawing against this pile of junk. Half time, it is 0-0. We have had no highlights, so Corbett's coming off, Lukaku's coming on. Something, I don't get it. Some games, we're just amazing, and then other games, we're just awful. PSG are now 2-0 up against Juventus. Diego Costa with their second. I don't know who got the first. And Kawadio Kone's now got himself injured. You can stay on the pitch. Vokins tackles. Are we going to finally get a highlight? Big Wes. He's got Vokins in front of him. He does pass it to Vokins in the end. Back to Big Wes though. Kravinovic, who's playing in the back four now. Kone with his stubbed finger. He's played it to Vokins. We're not going anywhere. Mandzukic. Mandzukic passes it to Lamina. Lamina to Vokins. Vokins has got some runners. One of them is Mandzukic. He's in on goal and Jimenez with the save. It's a corner. It's our 6th corner of the game. It's only the first one we're actually going to see. Kravinovic takes the corner. Lukaku jumps there. Doesn't get there. Bakayoko. Lamina. All the way back to Ali Tape. Is he going to do it again? He's not. Vokins now. Okay, sure. Just end there then. We're going to draw 0-0 with a shower of stuff. Vokins. Mandzukic. Flicks it on. That guy's got it. He's cleared it to Loic Remy. And Remy has got past Ali Tape. Rashina. Bienvenu. Big Wes tackles. Tape. Sula. Sula just smashes it up there. Kravinovic. Mandzukic. Kravinovic is making a run. Vokins now. Can he get past his man? He can. Lamina. Back to Vokins. Why did you pay it back to Vokins? Kravinovic. Lamina. Mandzukic. Mandzukic has finally scored a goal. We have taken the lead. 15 shots. Maybe 16. That might be on our 16th. We finally scored a goal. No one's turned up for it. After all the dicking about with the ball, Lamina plays through Mandzukic, and Mandzukic, first time shot, keeper was already diving, puts it in the opposite corner. We're finally 1-0 up. Jonathan Cagliari has just scored for Juventus, so they pulled one back. I'm going to do some subs. Jake Vokins is doing well. We're not playing badly. Who do I bring off here? Delaney for Bakayoko. We'll go with that. Kravinovic. There's no one who can play there. We'll just do Thomas Delaney for Bakayoko. Rashina for Gazmatambadias. And Loic Remy has been fouled by Ali Tape. Ali Tape. What have you done? Why have you done this, Ali? Don't get sent off. Good. No booking. Okay. Kawadio Kone versus former Southampton player Loic Remy. Where is it going to go? I don't know how they managed to sign Remy, but they have. He steps up, and Kone has saved it. Kawadio Kone, you absolute hero. Loic Remy missed a penalty. No, he didn't. It was saved. 10 minutes left on the clock. And, it's another highlight. Every highlight's theirs, though. Or maybe not. We're coming forward with Mandzukic. Lukaku doesn't quite get there. 2 Southampton players go for the ball. Delaney comes out with it. Finds Lukaku. Finds Mandzukic. Vokins is coming forward. Doesn't go to him. Big Wes, though. Lamina. Mandzukic wants it. Mandzukic isn't going to get it. He tried to get it to Lukaku for some reason. And Gazmatambadias are 1-on-1 with the goalie. Kawadio Kone has basically stuck his middle finger up at Loic Remy there. Gone. It's maybe stubbed. But you ain't scoring today. Kravinovic clears the corner. It's gone off for a throw on. Hopefully that'll end the highlight. Big Wes with the ball. We've just had a weird free kick where we passed it backwards for some reason. Lamina has run into a corner. Vokins. Mandzukic. Thomas Delaney. Finds Lukaku. Lukaku can't go anywhere. Pass it to Ali Tape. This is the first we've seen of Tape. He's crossed it and he's hit the post. This has not been the game I expected it to be at all. They've had 11... How have they had 11 shots? That's a lot of shots for a team who basically... We are, like, twice as good as them. I'm probably downplaying their ability massively here, but we are much better than them, right? Mandzukic. It's cleared. Big Wes with a header. Serginho, it is full time. Also, I've just noticed that Juventus drew with PSG. So this league table is a lot tighter than it perhaps should be. Michael Reisiger. The players deserve credit for an impressive victory. What? We got away with that? We were not very good. Kawadio Kone has stubbed his finger, so he's out for a day. We've been given 1.3 million. And Rabiot, you're getting a fine because that was embarrassing. He accepts his fine. And Nicolas Sula, who's the only one. Hey, Nicholas. I've got no concerns. Neither should you. What are you talking... Okay, Nicolas Sula was annoyed because I was angry that we were crap. You were the only player who got annoyed. Yeah, shut up. Oh, I can't believe... Yep. Start treating me with some respect. Right, well, Nicolas Sula, you've made a very powerful enemy of me. He's worth £20 million. Maybe I should sell him. Welcome back. It is time for the Arsenal fixture in the Premier League. As you can see there, the league table, Manchester United on top, 23 points. 4 points behind them in second place. They already got 4-point 4-point gap, which is ridiculous. Second place is Chelsea on 19. Newcastle on 19. Tottenham on 18. Arsenal, West Ham also on 18. Us on 17. Everton on 16. Liverpool, Middlesbrough 15. Man City 14. Those, however many teams, what's that, 10 teams? They are very, very close. We need to really beat the teams in that collective. So obviously we lost to Tottenham in between episodes. We did beat Liverpool. Arsenal are obviously one of the teams above us. We can really do with beating them. The starting lineup then for Southampton versus Arsenal at St Mary's Stadium is as follows. Sadio Kone in goal, who's recovered from his stubbed finger. Back four, Hugo Mallo, Bracamontes, Big Wes and Kieran Tierney. Midfield is the same three as we're always going to see, Bakayoko, Lamina and Rabiot. I'm tempted to not play Rabiot because he's slightly upset because he got sent off in the last game and I fined him like £70,000. But he's a very good player, so I can't really drop him. Kravinovic retains his place as the advanced playmaker and hopefully he'll get to play there the whole game. And strike force of Romelu Lukaku and Mario Mandzukic, which on paper is a ridiculous strike force, however in reality doesn't really produce many goals. I'd like to see a goal today. Obviously for me, if Arsenal score it, that will also be fine-ish as long as we win, because I want you to be able to see St Mary's Stadium in all of its glory, because it's embarrassing. Calmly get revenge, that'll work, yeah. Ah, you can see there, look, there you go. So this stand is missing for a start. That's not the only stand. Lukaku with the ball. It looks like we've actually got a decent little bit of a break going on here. Lamina, Rabiot. Back to Big Wes. Big Wes, can he find Tierney? He does. He's found Rabiot in front of him. Kravinovic, can he's played Lukaku through. I couldn't speak. Lukaku scored 12 minutes on the clock, his second goal of the season. And here you can see the stadium. So that's our main stand. That doesn't exist. Kravinovic is through ball. Lukaku runs onto it in front of Mandzukic. Puts it in the back of the net. That's one of our other big stands. That doesn't exist. And the other stand where the camera is, that's also not there either. Ozil with the free kick. Koscielny with the header. Welbeck at the back post. It is 1-1, 18 minutes on the clock. We've dropped down a sixth. But we are the only two teams playing today. Well, at the moment anyway. Ozil with the free kick. Koscielny rises above about 6 defenders. And Welbeck, first time volley. Kone doesn't even bother to try and save it. With FM18 coming out soon, they are changing stadiums, so hopefully we won't see any of this nonsense going on. So when they're rebuilding the stadium, we don't just lose half of our stands. Gulam with a throw for Arsenal. Mandzukic gets it clear. Kravinovic finds Lukaku, has no support. Rabiot is joining him. He's going it alone. Lukaku went alone. He's had his shot. It's gone wide. He probably should have passed it across to Rabiot when he had the space. Ramsey for Arsenal. Tierney intercepts. Mandzukic, Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku finds Kravinovic. Kravinovic is going in on goal and Petr Cech with the save. It's a corner. We're approaching half-time. A goal now would be great. Kravinovic steps up to take the corner. It's going to get cleared by Bellerin. It is half-time. It is 1-1. Calmly. This is for the fans? That's what Michael Reisiger told me to say. Cuadrado for Arsenal coming down this right wing. He's got Rabiot and Tierney for company. Finds Bellerin, finds Welbeck. Kone with a save, back to Welbeck. Mallo gets there in front of Sanchez. And can we counter? Questionable clearance. Mallo though. Mandzukic doesn't get there and that ends the highlight. And there's another one straight away. Mandzukic. Kravinovic is making a run. He's got Lukaku in the penalty area. He's gone it alone and Cech with a save. He should have passed. Got way too many greedy players at the moment. Kravinovic with a free kick. Big Wes flicks it on. It's hit the bar. Gulam gets it clear for Arsenal. And Filip Kravinovic and Big Wes combine in for a chance. 70 minutes on the clock. Big Wes is coming off because he's not having a good game. Mario Mandzukic isn't having a great game either. So Sam Gallagher is coming on. And Thomas Doherty, who is the youngster, is coming on for Lamina. That's probably the worst one to do it for, but that'll do. At some point, I am going to change Thomas Doherty's name and Thomas Delaney's name, because I get them both confused. Gulam, there's 10 minutes left. Ozil, Koscielny. Interception would be great. Mallo does do that. Gets the ball to Gallagher. Gallagher has only Lukaku for support at the moment. Mustafi's tried to take him down by the looks of it. Bakayoko. Oh no. Welbeck tries to get past Bracamontes and doesn't, and Mallow now smashes it up to the right wing for Lukaku. He's got no options. He's crossed it in, and Sam Gallagher has scored. I didn't even see Sam Gallagher in there. And that goal, I was going to say that win. It's not a win. There's still time. Puts us to second place in the table. Lukaku crosses it in, and Gallagher actually well in the penalty area, gets there. I think it took a little deflection off the defender. Sam Gallagher scores and puts us in second place. Don't worry about me. You can play there. There we go. Sure, players an advanced playmaker there. That sounds like a bad idea. A minute left, no time left. Corner for Arsenal. They have to score here, and they don't. Coric doesn't get there. The full-time whistle is gone, and that is a great win. Assertively, well done. Good win. Everyone seemed happy. Well, I'll say everyone. Hugo Mallow nodded in agreement. So that is going to do it for this episode. 2 games played, another 2 victories. Firstly, Gaz Matan Madias in the Champions League in front of 3,651 people. That I had more people at a pre-season friendly against Cheltenham than that. That's a Champions League game. We beat them 1-0, Merriman Zukic with a goal. We were the much better side. And then a 2-1 victory that we've just seen against Arsenal, Romelu Lukaku and Sam Gallagher with the winner. That leaves us then sat second place in the Premier League and second place in our Champions League group, which is actually really, really quite good. Man United, hold on. When are United playing? Oh, they've got Man City. We'll come back in a second and see how they get on. That's disappointing. Manchester United win with an 84th minute winner from Carrasco. A 3-2 victory, so we don't close the gap. Unfortunately, we have dropped down a third because West Ham have suddenly turned into the same side they were in the first 2 seasons. Next episode, I think we're going to do a Premier League double-header. And that there sounds like a pretty good one to go with Manchester United and Chelsea. We've been on a good run when it comes to videos. I don't think, so far this season, I don't think we've actually lost any games on video. So, if that run continues, those are 2 very, very good games to pick. So, up next, we'll have Manchester United, we'll have Chelsea, both in the Premier League. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this episode, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.